Hey! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are we
I didn't
doing?
know you had the camera out.
I pulled the camera out without telling anybody. No heads up for today's video, because today's video is gonna be a good one. Shouts to Haggard Racing Crew. Well, it's Haggard Racing Crew, right? You don't freaking know. Anyways,
Sorry.
we can finish the cage video right now. You don't want me to show any of that stuff? That stuff?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Alright, so today, Frankie's alternator broke, so he stayed home from work today, and he banged out the roll cage on the car. So we didn't really run through the whole process on how to do a roll cage, because there's certain tips and tricks that we don't really want to give away.
That's too much work.
And it's a lot of work, it's a lot of filming, it's a lot of tips and tricks and blah 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 blah, and everyone does their cages differently, everybody welds differently. I'm sick and tired of the internet and all your crap talking on who's the best welder. It doesn't freaking matter, because all you fools out there be MIG welding cages anyways. Y'all be MIG welding cages anyways. Pull out your MIG welder and weld some cage like that. That's some bull crap. That's some bull crap. Anyways, Frankie came home today and TIG welded everything, because he's a boss, and Anthony also got involved with TIG welding.
I got down on MIG too.
We got down on a little bit of MIGging, but it was more floor plates too. It was from our metal to the chassis. Would you turn the music off?
I thought you wanted background music for the video.
No, because I can't monetize it and make any money.
You don't put this in now and you do it later?
No. Carter Mason does all our music. Show some respect. Alright, so the car's super dirty because Anthony's not done with his wiring, which will be the next video. And then you guys can see all that, which might be wiring and firing. Okay, Big Bang Theory. Alright, so again, like I said, Frankie pretty much set aside everything, did this whole cage between him and I, and now he's gonna walk us through his cage and his design. I know you didn't want to, but you're gonna. Come on, let's show us. What is this, Frankie?
So my name is Frankie and this is my roll cage.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, so Frankie, we had a bunch of ideas. You guys have seen Anthony's car in previous videos, and his cage is like super crazy, gnarly jungle gym bars everywhere, and it's like a total Pikes Peak hill climbing roll cage status stuff, and it's super freaking gnarly. And I don't think that I would ever do it in my car, because that's just a lot of freaking work, and I don't know that I really want extreme. And so Franklin and I got together and we decided, not in like that kind of way, maybe, and we got together and we put together this whole roll cage, but Frankie did most of the work, and today again he stayed home and welded all the rest of it in. So we followed like all the FD rules. The only things were the two things we're missing to make this cage completely FD spec. Frankie, do you remember?
Anti-intrusion bars.
Anti-intrusion bars. And?
Doing a bigger tube for the harness bar.
Doing a bigger tube for the harness bar. Those are the only two things we missed. The anti-intrusion bars, they're not required in our series, so we didn't do them. And pretty much what the anti-intrusion bar is from this A-pillar bar here that comes up and down. They go from here and they go forward to the floor, and what it is the anti-intrusion bar that is anti-intrusive for the tire coming through the floor and smashing your legs. And you have them on both sides of the car. I don't know why they're required on that side. It doesn't really make any sense because the driver's usually on this side. I feel like it should be a driver's side specific rule. The actual B-pillar bar, this is what we're talking about, the size, this harness bar here that runs across. It has to be 1 3/4.
We went 1.5 inches.
And we went 1.5 inches. So we're a 1/4 inch off, but we didn't really read the rules that good. The other crap we got was this bar here that runs from here to here, the diagonal bar. Someone had said, there needs to be a solid tube, and no it doesn't. The rule book says that either this bar has to be solid, which is the harness bar, which is the way we did it, or the bar going across the horizontal bar has to be solid. That's the rules in the rule book. Yes, this bar being solid allows you to do more series and different races, but if this cage is built to FD spec, there's not a Pro-Am in the world, not in the world, but in America that this cage wouldn't qualify for, minus the tire intrusion bars and this bar being thicker. But anyways, gusseted everything. B-pillar to the car, A-pillar to the roof, A-pillar to the windshield. Got down with that whole thing. We also put in these Hail Mary bars, which is this bar that runs from the A-pillar down to the door bars. Gusseted it, and then it comes down into here. Touches the door bars. The door bars kick out a little wider to give me a little more elbow room. So this is the straight down look of the door bar. So you can kind of see it opens up a little bit more space. Anthony got the whole dash and stuff worked in there. We fitted it all to the cage. And then I just have the regular bar that runs up and across, the horizontal bar here. The regular 2 bars going out the back. If you come around here, then we have the bars that connect the B-pillar to this back brace that we welded in across from rear strut tower to rear strut tower. So it's all pretty much in there. The whole cage is already all done. Everything's completely welded in. It was a mission, and the reason that this was filmed the way it was filmed is because there's work, there's so much other stuff that we've been doing to the car, and we had to jump around back and forth getting stuff done. But I think that the thing I'm the most proud of, that I didn't even touch not once, mostly was Frankie, was the fab work on the front end of this car. Frankie, you have to come explain what all these tabs are, dude.
It's everything.
It's everything. Anthony, can you get your wires out of the shot, dude?
I did.
Alright, thank you. God. Alright, so, what do we do there? Oh, the frame's all hacked. Put back, new plates welded. Bash bar. Bash bar running all across here now. New radiator support. Tabs for that. Top tube for headlight tabs and headlight tabs. Flush hood pin tabs. Hood pins, and then we put arrow catch hood pins in here because it looks a little cleaner up top. So this whole thing goes together so freaking easy. Headlight slides into here. I still got to drill this hole out. Once I drill the hole out here, the third mounting point will mount there. 2 tops will go there. Headlight will be bolted in there, bolted in on that side. The bumper literally slides over the bash bar, and the bottom of it rests on this bottom radiator support bar, so it doesn't like have any kind of like weird twisting or anything. It rests pretty straight.
Whole front end's all removed.
Yeah, and then you undo these 2 bolts, those 2 bolts, those 4, and those 4, and the whole front end of this car comes off. And then you can work on your motor and service whatever you want to do.
It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful. It is so perfect. I could not have asked for a better roll cage or for a better bash bar setup. This one goes out to Franklin, getting down, sick nasty with it. Big dog on the block. So, next video we'll visit Anthony and maybe we'll get the first fire up.
See.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, A-Dub. The confidence in this guy. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I don't give a crap if you subscribe, but I kind of hope you do, so I'm not going to even lie about that.
Subscribe. You want it.
Just do it.
It's freaking that, dude. Dude, now we can't monetize the video because of Nike.
God.
Ah!
Don't put that in.
Thanks for watching, guys. As always, this has been the Get Down. Are we doing Get Down? I don't know what we're calling the show. Comment below and tell me if you want me to call it the Get Down. We kind of get down. What do you guys think? Do we get down? Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Are we not singing? Anyways, later guys. Thanks for watching.